Okay, good morning. I have my hair fully on lockdown today. Totally bunned, braided up with my buff to keep my bangs out of my eyes because I'm gonna try and make some miles today. Even though it's a late start, it's all downhill, fairly easy-ish stuff. Even though downhill is hard on my foot, we'll see how it works. And my hip is worse than my foot now, so weren't we gonna do a aches and pain roll call? So the motivation now, whoop, what was that? Oh, there's a bug flew in my ear. I hope he's out. That was weird. Get out of there. Anyway, where was I? Oh, it's going to take me 2 days to get there, but the hot springs, so that'll be fun. A lot of people that I was hiking with yesterday, they're planning on getting there today, but they do 16, 20-mile days. I did 10 yesterday, but I don't know. It was kind of rough on the foot and hip, but we'll see how I do today. I'd like to get to the hot springs, but it's 16 miles. I'm not going to make it today. But you never know. Off we go. Oh, by the way, look at this view. This is from where I camped last night. There is definitely a beautiful sweetness in the air today. I don't know what it is because I'm not seeing anything blooming, but it is the sweetness of a flower. Let me see. Maybe it's these. Nice cool breeze, and it's another beautiful day on the trail. And the lupin is smelling very sweet as well. Just came through a whole section and it's like nice and sweet, flowery sweet. All the aromatherapy you get on the trail is just so good for your mind. We got a nice little river crossing here. Figuring out where I want to cross at. I guess this is as good as any. Hello, Bree. Another black one. Curled up taking a nap. I don't know why, but the black coloring on the rattlesnakes just really freaks me out. That one wasn't very big like the one yesterday, but I don't know, the black, sinister, evil, I don't know. I'd never seen them black before, so maybe that's why. But they scare me. Don't bite me, Mr. Black Rattlesnake. Oh, this area here is so beautiful. This would be a beautiful place to camp. Too bad I didn't make it here, although I had a nice place last night, but it just smells so wonderful here. Right by the river, the sound of the river. I'm sure the frogs were at their height, but so pretty. So beautiful. It's certainly rush hour. Just giant rocks. Every time I go under one or by one, like there on the trail. I always think of the movie, I think it was Black Sheep with Chris Farley and David Spade, where the bird like lifted on or sat on the rock for a second, the giant boulder, and that was just enough to send it reeling down the hill. That movie was so funny. So needless to say, I don't sleep underneath any of these big rocks. You can actually see how high the waters came up in the flooding earlier this year, because you can see all the stuff caught in these trees along the side. So it was, I'm surprised The trail is still here. Okay, something I don't understand. Look at hundreds under all these pine trees is all these pine cones, all the same kind. And then all of a sudden you come along, here's Mr. Mondo. Look at this, totally different. Look at this guy, Mr. Pineapple. Where did these guys come from? Trying to figure out what trees. Okay, now we're down out of the pines and into the high chaparral. Look at those rock formations. Headed towards Cajon Pass. When I was night hiking, this was the guy I saw on the trail. It looked like a giant worm, but apparently it is the southern rubber boa. I should have gotten a picture of him, but it kind of freaked me out. It was night, it was dark. Okay, so getting packed up late today, but just enjoying the morning. Had some coffee, had some dinner for breakfast, and I'll have the rest of it for lunch and dinner tonight. But it's beautiful here at Splinter Canyon, or Splinter Cabin. And they've got toilets here, tables, and I didn't see the cabin. It might be up that road, I'm not sure. Built in 1922, but the U.S. Forestry handles it now. So on my way, today's goal is to get to the hot springs. I'm sure it will be lots of fun for all of those on a Sunday. I'm sure Saturday night the hot springs was the hot spot to be. Still looking for some trail magic anywhere in this area. I'm walking down rocks right now. So I gotta watch my step. But anyway, welcome to another beautiful day on the PCT. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Following the Holcomb River down there. Beautiful. I love listening to the river. And up we go. You are pretty, whatever you are. You're not a rattler. Going straight up that rock wall. That was so funny. The beetle caught my attention, then I saw the snake just laying there. I'll have to look and see what kind it is. It's not poisonous, but it's beautiful markings. But I was watching the beetle, I'm going, no! You're going to become the snake's lunch. The beetle actually walked over and climbed onto the snake's head, and then the snake pushed him away and climbed up the wall. I don't think I caught it on the film because I was trying to balance myself, but that was funny. Down to this beautiful lake to get some water, and I've got some company. Look who's down here getting a little drink. One of them big old black rattlers. You couldn't hear it all. There's a bunch of off-roaders up here on the road, come down to play on the weekend. Oh my gosh, look at these guys going up this thing. Holy cow. Talking with the fellow who just went up. They're from Orange County and all over Southern California. They come out to play and try and climb these crazy roads. So, how fun! Finally, a king snake. Ah. So many cool things on the trail. You know, if you just kind of slow down and watch, like that little hummingbird taking a bath and drinking. He was first drinking, then he decided to take a bath in the little baby waterfall there, so that was cool. And just enjoying nature, and I'm glad I could share it. You can see the trail all along there, going up some kind of bridge there around the mountain. And I need to correct myself. The river that I've been following along here is the Mojave River. The headwaters were up just a little north of where I started at Splinter Cabin this morning. Beautiful river. You look down on it, I don't know how to get to different parts, but it's beautiful. You know, white sandy beaches, but then lots of waterfalls. So I don't think you could tube down the river. Very quiet. I'm in a little spot on the canyon where it weaves in and out, where you don't hear the sound of the Mojave River. And it's so weird because all day you hear it just roaring, then all of a sudden you get tucked away on one of these areas that goes, you know, weaves in and out the sides of the canyon. And it's quiet. You can't hear the river. It's right down there. It's going to be a pretty sunset. But then I'll come back and show you the difference. And now we're back again with the sound of the river. It's so odd because when you like go into the nooks and crannies, it's like when you get out of earshot, it gets so quiet. It's like you can hear a pin drop. But it's so beautiful to listen to all day. The background noise, my mind just wanders all day. And this is home for the night. I have to figure out where the hot springs are. I think I see somebody in some hot springs down there right now. Yeah!
You guys want the line?
Yeah, I do.
Enough.
Yeah, Darwin! Oh, shit.
That is so amazing.